Hello everybody, how are y'all doing? So today we watched a bear film, and it is not The Revenant by Leonardo DiCaprio. That's not the film that we just watched. We watched another recent film that came out this past year, and
that movie is BackCountry.
BackCountry. And I was thoroughly impressed by it, Dylan. I really was impressed by this film.
I loved it.
Going into this film, my initial thought was, okay, this is a bear film. It's going to be CG. It's going to be mindless gore and really nothing else special about it. But no, I was honestly surprised. I was astonished by what I saw. And Dylan, I thank you for the recommendation, man. This was out of the park.
Anytime, man.
This was a really good recommendation. Normally, when I watch these kind of films with animals or monsters, whatever, I expect the same old thing. But no, it is not filled with gore, and that's a good thing, because gore can be overkill, and sometimes it may not work. But this is taken from a real life situation, and the situation is, what do you do? What are the results, and what are the consequences?
Yeah, it's kind of like I shouldn't be alive aspect.
Right. That's the initial reaction when you watch this. You just got to think, how am I alive still in this situation? Why are these people still alive surviving this, or person? This is going to make you think. It's going to make your skin crawl. It's really just it's just chilling and realistic, and this is one of the best bear films of the horror genre or the thriller genre. You rarely get something like this, and it's both genres. So you get some blood, and you get the thriller genre, which is the tension, the survival. Talk more about it. I really can't say anything else more.
Well, basically, imagine you going into a camping trip with your friends or your
significant other.
Yes, significant other. And all seems to go well, except for you forgot one little thing. Mm-hmm. You're lost.
Right.
Most likely.
You're lost at this remote forest where there's really no communication, no cell phones, no technology, no nothing.
No, and no sense of you really lose your sense of direction.
Right, you have no sense of safety. We have this couple. We're not going to get into much detail or in depth with the couple, but they go on this trip, and as they go, they meet a strange hitchhiker. They talk for a little bit, exchange communication with him, eat with him. Mm-hmm. And what you think might happen at first doesn't happen.
No.
And what happens is just, if you could tell by Dylan's shirt, this is centered on a bear, and what this bear does to these two, we can't give away.
Yeah.
But the special effects aspects are amazing. Talk about the special effects.
Well, all I can tell you is that the practical effects for the gore and the bear were spot on.
Oh, it was great. No, the bear was great. I think that we talked about this. They actually used real bears for this.
I think it was from at the ending credit scene. It says the bears provided by the Animal Insight for Films. I didn't really catch it all.
Yeah, that's cool. That is actually scary. They used a real bear. I mean, think about it, a real fucking bear, not a CGI green screen bear. A real fucking bear.
Yeah.
And the bear did awesome. He terrified the shit out of me. The guts are great. The gore, the carnage. Oh, it's just so perfect.
Even the blood looked like red water.
Right, and as we're watching scenes of carnage, we're just like, oh shit, we're jumping, we're touching our skin, our hands, our legs, dude. We're just so afraid of.
And it's not just the bear attacks. It's also like where you get injuries from falling off cliffs and
the carcass, man, still gets to your skin. It just gets to your skin. That aspect, it is just astonishing, and we really recommend it. Yeah. Once you watch this, you're not going to go camping.
No.
You're really not.
You're going to think twice.
No. Rhythm and pacing, let's talk about that a little more.
Yeah. The pacing, it wasn't drag on.
Right. It wasn't quick either. It flowed good. It had, it flowed, up and down really well.
Yeah.
You didn't see the bear coming out quick. You had your suspenseful moments of when you hear noises or you see shadows of the bear. You really had this Jaws-like feel, and that's what they did great on the suspense. It's not just, we're watching the film, and a couple minutes later, oh, a bear pops up. No, you get this suspense, and when you think he's gonna pop up, he doesn't. When he gets there, oh, it's just so fucking terrifying and very effective. I loved it.
Pretty much in this film, pretty much for this couple, you might say it's a hell they cannot escape.
No, it's just a pure hell, and if you got a significant other, then after watching this, you're definitely not going to want to go camping. But it just works so well, and it's honestly creepy and on the edge of your seat.
Oh, yes.
And the psychological aspects of surviving this and rooting for our characters of surviving this is just really great. I don't know if it's based on a true story.
Well, they said it's based on a true story. I mean, bear attacks have happened, and so have lion attacks, and all sorts of animal attacks. But if this actually did happen, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. Well, I know this kind of stuff happens, but it's not really reported as much. So I'm not really sure about it, but I'm going to have to look up more into the story. But it is paced well. The acting's good. They really, the two people that play the couple really do a good job of being in this horrible, horrific situation.
Yeah, and they're not like, drag on dumbass.
Right, they're intelligent, and you actually feel for them. So the acting's good, the pacing's well done, the suspense, the thrill, and the horror genre really combine and mix really well together. The cinematography of the nature, of the nature shots. This is actually in Canada, and the Canadian woods and the river, it looks just great. It's just fantastic overall. River, lake, whichever, it's just fantastic. Can't say enough about this. Check it out. Trust me, it's not a gore fest. It's not cliched. You actually are scared on the edge of your seat. This is a realistic approach, and the director, producer, everyone involved in this production did fantastic.
Yeah.
That's all we really have to say. Anything else you want to say about this film, about BackCountry, or you think that's all?
All I can tell you is that, you may want to think twice before going camping.
Yes, because this unfortunately might or may not happen to you, but
you never know.
It's just great. Love it.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about next? Later on.
Well, stay tuned, possibly, whenever we're not so busy.
Right.
Troll Hunter.
Yes.
Harbinger Down. And Jersey Shore Shark Attack.
Yes, we're going to review all those films whenever I'm not available, because I'll be starting my semester at college soon. Yeah. So whenever I have the time to fit in for a movie watch, we'll...
And I may or may not possibly get the new job for working as a mailer at Loyola.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
See you later.
See you later.